one of the things that we've seen really pop off over the last 18 months is NFTs. I just wanted to get your opinion. What do you think about NFTs? Big scam, something creators should be looking at? Are we not there yet? I just kind of want to get Roberto's hot take on NFTs.
So I'm a believer in blockchain technology in and of itself. There's several issues, because the thing is, fundamentally, NFTs are not new, fundamentally speaking. Crypto digital currencies are not new, and I'll prove this point. So first of all, if you ever played World of Warcraft, I don't have to explain any of this to you. But for those of you who didn't, what I can explain to you is, all right, with digital currencies and saying, oh, it has no value except what people believe in it. Well, that's all of our currencies, but let's take that aside. If y'all are, back in my day, if y'all are old enough, you remember Disney bucks. If you're old enough, you remember Disney bucks. And you remember that you were turning regular currency into Disney currency that you could only spend within Disney parks, the Disney stores when they were in the mall, back when there were Disney stores in the mall. Everyone here may or may not be old enough to remember Disney bucks, but as a concept, you have to understand that a lot of brands and companies had their own paper money, not just gift cards, actual paper money that you could spend. And the thing is, a lot of people collected the paper money. Somewhere back in my storage unit, I guarantee you that I still have Disney dollars, and they might be actually worth more now because they're a collectible piece of Disney memorabilia tied to the Disney brand, and because Disney doesn't make physical Disney bucks anymore. So those physical Disney bucks might be more than the $1-to-1 currency exchange. And the thing is, now here's the thing, even without it needing monetary intrinsic value to everybody else, it does have it for me and my family in the sense that this is a moment in time. This is an object that represents a moment in time of our shared childhood that excludes everybody else who never had that memory. It's a commemorative thing. It's no different than buying a commemorative plate. If you're someone who, let's say you bought a commemorative plate when Barack Obama got elected or something, or a commemorative coin when Barack Obama or the last president, whoever it was, Reagan, whatever, whether you sell it or not, it has intrinsic value to you because it's a time capsule. It represents where you were and what you lived through and a piece of history, and it was meaningful enough to you, okay? And in terms of digital things that we buy that may or may not have utility, y'all do not want to know how much money I spent in Pokemon Go when it came out. Y'all really don't want, and I don't care. Those were the best summers of my life. That was going out and seeing my downtown area in North Carolina revitalized by Pokemon Go, seeing the vendors and the shop owners revitalized by Pokemon Go, seeing a lot of the churches make a real youth effort because their churches were now Pokestops and everything like that, embracing the culture, knowing that literally 20 years before they were demonizing Pokemon. That meant something. That was valuable. So the dollars spent on that, we spend dollars with no utility all the time, but right. I think we judge it very harshly with this NFT stuff. Am I saying that there are no scams out there? I'm not saying that. There were a bunch of them. There were a bunch of celebrities, influencers. There were a lot of, yes, there was a lot of bad things. There's also more text messaging scams than all of that. There's more email scams than all of that. There are more mail fraud scams than all of that. There are more phone scams to seniors than all of that. And it's not even close because NFTs are a very niche market and niche community. So was YouTube once upon a time. So was TikTok. So was Snapchat. So were all of these things. So again, it's niche communities. It hasn't scaled to normies. What will make NFTs real is it will not be made real. And the problem that I have is that I knew that this would not be made real by influencers. It will be made real by corporations first. And we have not gotten to that. We have not gotten to consumer blockchain yet. We will get to the consumer blockchain because corporations will do this. Because here's the thing. Everyone mocked QR codes. Now you go to all these restaurants and there's a QR code on your table for the menu and everyone gets it. Yeah. Overseas, outside of America, QR codes are even more popular in Europe and Asia than over here by far. It's a big deal. And people didn't respect QR code technology and mocked that for a very long time. But now that your favorite restaurants are doing it, now that they're doing it in commercials, in videos, and it's on billboards and things like that, and it's fairly normalized and it's working out, it's even in magazines. They'll have an extra thing with the QR code and you'll do something with that in magazines now. So these QR codes were real and it has utility, and people understand that. There are corporations like Disney and AMC, and what I think will do it, and I'll talk about creators in a minute. Disney and AMC and Marvel, they're committed to this. They're waiting out the hype from Scam Mania and the big fall off in crypto and probably some regulation stuff, and they're probably going to hold out for like 1 or 2 administrations, and then in 15 years you'll see the real genesis of the consumer blockchain. So I still believe that NFTs are mostly for normies. They're like 15 years away from adoption.
Thanks for watching Mark Savant Media. Here we're going to help you create better content in less time and turn that attention into income. If you love this video, you're going to love these videos here. Click the one. Me and my team specially selected this just for you. Click the link, check out the video. I'll catch you here next time on Mark Savant Media. Peace.